walking 6 miles here in Venice, and I'm really stoked. And I got some new Nikes.
Loving them. They're so comfortable. I'll be giving you guys more details on the new Nikes that I'm wearing today that I just got from Nike. Thank you, Nike.
Legs are like the peak, symbolically, literally. When you're coming up the mountain range, spirits are high, you see Vegas for the first time, and you know you're going to finish.
Alright, we need to break 37.
Juliet's saying we're not great yet.
No, you're not about to break it. We're going across the finish line. It'll be great when you cross the finish line.
Redefine what long running is. So in this race, we broke it into 10K legs. So today, we're going to run a 10K. And it's going to be all about running long, but it's something different to everybody. So to kind of get in the spirit of it before we get out there and do some running, and keep in mind, long running is different to everybody. So 10K for some people might be the longest they've ever run. And I guarantee you, some people here today have never run that far. Anybody want to raise their hands? Anybody their longest run today? All right, awesome. So 10K. In the spirit, we've got some special guests here, so we're going to have an awesome conversation with starting on this side. All right, guys, so Amber Santos, she runs with us at Nike Run Club. Can you hear me? Yeah. So, define, or what is long running? How do you define long running to yourself?
So long run's actually one of my favorite runs. Long run's actually one of my favorite runs, not only because it tests your physical strength, but it's a mental game. So every time I have to do a long run, I kind of play a mental game in my head, and I'm like, okay, 18 miles today. Are you going to do it or not? And the option is you have to do it. So I just make a little checkbox in my mind. I'm like, okay, I went out, did this, got it done. And every single long run that you do, no matter how fast or how slow, is going to make you stronger. It's eventually going to make you better.
Okay, what's something that motivates you to keep getting out there and keep doing that, not just putting it off to not doing the run at all?
Honestly, I really depend on accountability partners. Through the Nike Run Club, I've made a lot of good friends that I like to run with, and so we keep each other in check. Like every time we have a run, we're like, okay, you gotta get up, you gotta do it, and just having that person there to motivate you to go do it, and then to also run with you is the best way to keep motivated.
Awesome, thanks Amber. All right, so we have Eric Valiente, he's the creator. Oh yes, give a round of applause to Amber. All right, so Eric Valiente, founder of Blacklist LA, and super experienced marathoner. So Eric, what is a long run? How do you define long run?
Yeah, I mean, the long run for me is it gives me clarity, I guess you would say. Like as I'm running through the city, and if I have a decision to make about what I'm going to do for whatever reasons, as I'm running, it gives me that clarity to make that decision. And maybe at like mile 3 or 10, that decision or choice that I've been wanting to make just kind of comes out, and it manifests itself in the way of through running. And the one that I really wanted to share was when albums pop up on iTunes and there's like the YG album or the Game album, it allows me to listen to the whole album from start to finish which I really thought I would never do, you know, unless you're on a road trip, you can listen to like 10, 15 songs maybe. So a long run to me is the ability to listen to a whole album from start to finish. Yeah, I mean, and it's fun, it breaks up the routine for sure.
What is the long run defined?
Well, I didn't start out just doing 100 miles, so no one does. And I think that's really the beauty of just running in and of itself. It's a journey, and I think that we can all be motivated by that. There was a time when, you know, 6 miles was my long run, and I celebrated it when I was able to do that. And I think that every time I go out and do a long run, I know it's a way that I'm able to challenge myself. You know, sometimes my long runs are 30 miles, sometimes they're 50 miles. But sometimes 8 miles hurts, you know, sometimes 8 miles, you know, it's hard to get through that. But I think that, you know, running in of itself it's a journey, and there's seasons in it. So sometimes I find I'm, you know, building my long run every single weekend. You know, one weekend I'll do, you know, 20 miles on Saturday, and then 30 on Sunday, and then the next weekend it's 25 and 35, and then the following weekend I'm building higher, and then I drop down, let my body recover, and then build again. And I think over the years, what I've found is, you know, I'm doing stuff 10 years ago I would have never dreamed I would be doing. And it's really exciting that we are so much more capable of what we think we are. We don't give ourselves enough credit, and it's only if we try, if we go out and do it, and be okay with it not feeling good right away, and be okay with sometimes failing miserably, and coming out and trying again, and it'll take you places, and I mean, that's what the long run is. You get to see the world on your 2 feet. You get to go and discover places, and like Eric is saying, you can listen to a whole album or really get to know somebody. Some of my best friends I've gotten to know on my long runs in the mountains, so I have a deep love for it.
Right, one more question.
It's around my house, and I literally look at myself in the mirror every day, and I ask myself, what are you gonna give today? And if it's anything less than my best, I have to ask why. And that really is what motivates me. There's a lot of things that I've been able to achieve and accomplish just because I keep on asking myself that question. What are you gonna give today? How far are you gonna go? And I think that you know, when your goals, your dreams, what it is that you love, it's worth it. It's hard work, and I accept that. I accept the hard work, and I'm willing to do it. And I think, especially having children, I want them to live their life in that same way. I want them to do what they love. And you know, as a mom, it's hard sometimes to juggle having children and being a professional athlete. But I want to show them that you can, if you work hard enough, you can still do everything that you wanted to do. And so I think my dreams are worth it. I think your dreams are worth it. And you know, we're our worst critics, and nobody's gonna get your dreams for you. So ask yourself the same question every day. What are you gonna give today? And if it's anything less than your best, ask why. And then go back, ask yourself again, and give your best.
Awesome, thanks guys. All right, guys, so one more. Let's do Amber Santos, Eric Valiente, Sally McRae. You guys ready to run?
Where are you going, amor?
A correr
¿A dónde?
a la playita. Vámonos.
¿Dónde estás?
Estoy en Venice Beach y nos vamos a ir a correr. Estamos estrenando los nuevos tenis de Nike. Mira, están padrísimos, súper cómodas. Pues bueno, vamos a ver a dónde nos llevan.
So we're here about to start our 10K in Venice. Look at all these runners getting together at 7 a.m. to run with Nike. What a great experience.
Get those last stretches in and make your way closer to the start line, everybody. Bring it in tight.
And on this side we have a beautiful scene that we'll be running along with. The beach. Woohoo, let's get this
You haven't
started.
rolled that head out, loosen the neck up, drop the shoulders. Maybe a Michael Phelps shakeout. so that's good news. You always got to celebrate success in as many ways as possible, so that's one of them. Break it apart, make it easy. The halfway point, we will have a water stop. So you're gonna have right around 3.2. There's gonna be a water stop. You guys are welcome to stop. There'll be a cooler there. Grab a water, reset, break it apart, make it into 2 runs. Makes it easier. All right. All right, here we go. Anticipation. We're close. We're close. I want to see you guys start to sweat. Get ready. All right.
I don't know if y'all noticed or not, but this is my actual first 10K. I've been training, whipping my little ass to run the first 10K. And to prepare myself for it, I've been wearing only tights. So ladies, don't look down because I'm not where I'm supposed to be this morning. I'm at half mast, but I feel good. I feel good about what I'm about to do. I'm glad to do this with a great group of people. If you pass me, it's okay. Just know I'm a finish, okay? And if I don't finish, come back and look for my ass, because that means I'm hurting somewhere, okay? It's my first one, but we're gonna make this special. We're gonna make it epic. This is the first of many, man. I'm pushing myself, and I'm glad to do it with a dope crew. So right now, let's let the world know what we're about to do. Hold on, I'm about to snap it. Hold on.
Woohoo! Good job!
It's really good.